This arch is a discovery, isn't it?
Next question. Sophie, do you know what a president is?
He's a leader chosen by the people.
Yes, very good.
Sharia told me. She said it's different from Windor.
Yeah, Windor's a monarchy.
But why do people need kings and presidents at all?
They help to protect us. It's the same reason Lant needs Hubert.
But what about Richard? He was our friend and also a king, right? So why does he hurt people instead of help them?
There has to be a reason for that. And after we take care of the Hubert problem, we'll go see Richard together.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it. Great fountain.
Oh, I see. If you look closely, it's actually a set of 2 fountains. So why doesn't the water flow down from the upper arch?
That's nothing like the fountains back home.
It's another application of Kriya's arts. If I had to guess, I'd say it uses the same eleth as our weapons.
I bet it's based on the principles of eleth coupling equilibrium, huh? Yes. It sure is something to see, huh?
Strahta is home to the water Valkanist Duplimar, right? Hubert sure grew up in an incredible place.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the wealthiest city in the world. You never see something like this in Windor.
Hello. I want in. This is the presidential palace. I'd advise you not to loiter here unless you enjoy prison life. Wow, okay, calm down, bro. It's not that serious. Government matters are decided by a parliament of elected officials and enacted by an elected president. It's a far superior system to rule by birth and the despotic regimes of the past. Unauthorized personnel are forbidden from entering. Only elected officials allowed.
Pardon me. I am Asbel Lant from the Windor Kingdom. I come bearing a letter from Governor Hubert Oswell. I would like to request an audience with the President. Can you help me?
I will give this to the President. Please wait here.
Will the president meet with us?
I'm not sure. I guess it was kind of rash to just barge in here and demand an audience.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Lant. The President will see you now.
How convenient that he's not busy.
However, your companions will need to wait outside.
That's fine. We'll wait out here, thanks.
Sorry, guys. I'll try to keep it short.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Please, follow me.
Letter to the president. I gave it up. Well, well, well.
Wait, you're...
Dylan Paradigm, President of Strahta. Thank you again for your help with the Rockagong. In truth, I wasn't trying to hide my identity, but in that place, and with that outfit, I figured you wouldn't believe me anyway. Come in. Ah, perfect. Asbel, this is Garrett Oswell, a powerful business magnate and adoptive father of your brother. Oswell, your son has sent his brother to discuss my earlier recall order.
Why that impertinent little...
Asbel, let me start with you. Why have you come to our country?
Mr. President, Lant is currently facing threats on all fronts. We need the continued leadership of my brother, Governor Oswell. I hope to come here and convince you of this. Your order was issued because Hubert was said to be ignoring the will of Strahta. However, in accordance with the agreement between our two nations, his actions are clearly in the right. I humbly request that you refrain from quick judgment of him and come to a fair and rational decision.
My reports say your brother is not fit to be a governor.
I would disagree, Mr. President. Hubert is held in the highest regard by all the citizens of Lant.
Interesting. I've heard very different things from Mr. Garrett Oswell here. I sent the recall order so I could ask your brother about the situation directly. The original plan was for a much larger area of Lant to come under our control, and in turn, for the supply of Crius to increase exponentially.
Sir, is that a report on the situation in Lant?
A president must have many sources of information, Mr. Oswell. I couldn't simply take your assessment as fact. Asbel, the letter you brought supports the conclusions in this report. So then, Oswell, it seems you directed Hubert to aggressively invade the outer regions of Lant. I don't remember giving any such order. I imagine you had been hoping that prolonged internal conflict would leave areas of Lant with a power vacuum that you could then fill yourself. And when that didn't happen, you decided to take matters into your own hands and attempt to cause it deliberately. And you thought to hide this from me. You must take me for a fool. These actions go beyond personal insult. They are tantamount to sedition and high treason against this nation. I rule here, not you. I am the president of this country.
Mr. President, I would never dream of hiding things from you. I simply meant to...
Every aspect of our Lant policy, from the initial occupation to the alliance with Archduke Cedric, was planned by you. I can see now that was a mistake. And so I hereby remove any authority you have over the region.
What are you? Mr. President, you know how hard I have worked to secure Lant. And still you would have me surrender all authority?
You will do it at once, or I will have the Regulatory Committee investigate your gross abuses of power.
As you wish, sir.
Oswell, we're done here. Leave us.
Yes, Mr. President.
You hold your younger brother in very high esteem, Mr. Lant.
He is an exceptional person, sir, and I believe he can serve as a link between Strahta and Lant.
I trust him for this as well. However, there is no getting around the fact that his current methods will leave our country desperately short of Crius. If that does not change, I will eventually be forced to recall him.
But...
Personal feelings have no place when compared to the well-being of a nation.
But if the Crius problem were to be solved, you wouldn't need to recall Hubert. Mr. President, please, give me just a little time.
This is not a problem that can be solved quickly, Mr. Lant, and I don't know how much time we have left.
I understand, sir, but I have to try.
Well then, good luck, and I pray you find a solution.
You got this, Asbel. Just solve the country's entire economic issue. You're on it, my dude. This must be the president's schedule. Look at how many blank days there are. There's no way the president has that much free time. If I allow Hubert to rule unchecked, we'll be facing nationwide Crius shortages before long. If he doesn't change his ways, I'll have no choice but to reassign him. Alright, well.
Welcome back.
So, what was the president like, huh?
We've met him before. Remember the guy in Sable Isole? And later by the Rockagon.
Huh? That was him? So that means the discussion went well, yeah?
Not exactly. As things stand, Hubert's recall is pretty much a done deal. Apparently, Strahta sent their military to Lant to take possession of our Crius. But they can't get the amount of Crius they want with Hubert's methods.
So they're going to replace him.
If we want to stop them, we have to do something about Strahta's Crius shortage.
That's an extremely difficult problem for one person to solve.
Well, it's a good thing there's 5 of us.
understand why they need Windor's Creus in the first place. I mean, they've got their own Valkanus Creus, right?
Now that you mention it, that is kind of strange.
There shouldn't be a shortage of Creus with a Valkanus in place.
Maybe there's something all woobly with the Valkanus here. We should talk to people or whatever, yeah?
That's a good idea.
Look at how clever you are, Pascal, with your red highlights.
So, the decision to invade Lant was made solely by Mr. Garrett Oswell?
Then he must have been the one conspiring with Archduke Cedric.
Does that mean Hubert has been standing against his own adoptive father?
Well, his adoptive father bought him, so... And not like your classic, like, I mean, normally when you adopt a child, you pay, right? Like some amount of money to like the orphanage or whatever, but this was like, you know, an 11-year-old being sold, so it's not quite the same.
It seems Hubert chose to protect Lant, even at the risk of his own position.
Hey, wait. So that means little bro is in trouble, yeah?
Yes, but I'll prove to Hubert that I can still protect him. I'll need the President's cooperation, though. So for now, let's hit the town. We can investigate and learn more about the Valkanus Creus.
It's a plan.
Let's go. Do. Hello, special timed event. No, wait. Sorry about that. I'm in a bit of a hurry. That guy looked a little sus, not gonna lie. This timed event is probably at Oswell Manor. It's probably, Mr. Oswell being upset that he's a loser. That fool! That blasted fool! He won't get away with this. I'll make him curse the day he crossed me. Gather the other men. I'm calling an emergency military council. What's up? You. How dare you come in here uninvited? Again? This is my home. I order you to leave here at once. Go on, get out. This isn't where we're supposed to go. Alright, well, yeah, it was a fun little event. L'Assemble seeds. Seeds that you use to l'assemble. Bum. A tomato. Just at 2 tomatoes? Leave that in for a little bit longer. So I assume I just need to talk to random people. Hear that our president has staged an invasion on the hinterlands of Windor. Oh, hello. It's even hotter today than usual. Kind of feels like it's been getting warmer and warmer every day, doesn't it? Now that you mention it, I think we should file an official protest with the government. That's a fine idea. I'm going home straight away to discuss it with my husband. Excellent, we can't let the government get away with this. Who does the government think they are, letting it be 3 degrees higher than normal? Ridiculous. What's the matter, Mother? Haven't you noticed? Is the water level in the fountain lower than usual? That's right, dear. Do you think it's broken? Good question. I'm not an expert on fountains, unfortunately. Well, are you worried? Maybe a little. We wouldn't want the city to dry up and become like the desert, you know? No, it'll be fine. We still have the Valkanus. Yes, of course. Your dear mother's such a worrywart. Okay. Go in here, look at these requests again. Nope, still can't do any of this. Still don't have any white wine. Anything down here? Really? Not a chest down there? That felt like prime chest real estate right there. Really thought that would be it. Or Where's that dude who's being chased by the bandit? Another tomato. Wow, those are back to back. Gets like 5 tomatoes before I switch it for something else. This is no time to be taking detours, by the way, in case you're curious. I hope I get, it's gonna be our 7th slot, right? I hope I get that 7th slot on the mixer soon. I'd very much like that 7th mixer slot. I think we need to go back up to where the government building was and then go right and left. To find more people to talk to. Oh, hello. President sure has it rough. Tell me about it. Some idiots have even been protesting the unusually high temperatures of late. Isn't that the stupidest thing you've ever heard? I mean, who protests the weather? I wish they wouldn't do such embarrassing things. Oh, I know. And did you hear about that strange man? The one traipsing about town in that oddball outfit? It's a sad day indeed when things have come to this. Last I saw him, he was heading toward the West Gate. Wonder if he lives out there in the desert. Wouldn't surprise me. The West Gate. The West Gate. So let's go east then. It's the only thing that makes sense. Music kind of reminds me of Terraria for some reason. Feels like Terraria music. Hello. Soupe gratin. Onion and cheese. And tomato and shrimp for chili shrimp. When did I get shrimp? Must have dropped from an enemy. Alright. 2 new dishes. If you take this path out of town, you'll hit the port to the north. I'm on a trip right now, so I just came from there. I think we have to go there later. Yeah, it won't let me go that way. It didn't even think so. Is that a chest at the docks? Beats me. Another tomato, that fast. 3 tomatoes is fine for now. I am low on potatoes, but as long as we have 1 for now, I'm not too worried about it. I have no eggs. Let's make some more eggs. Mainly because they're a 99% chance, so. Come on, move it. This is not the direction these guys looked like they were walking in when I saw them earlier. Please, someone help. We know all about how the president has been sending researchers to the Valkanus. Did he say Valkanus? We need to help that guy. Is everyone ready? You bet. Let's get him. Beat him up. Jump him. Easy. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Now what's going on here? Well, it's something to do with the Valkanus, isn't it? Well, you see, does it also have to do with the rising temperatures? Yeah, so... Oh, hey, look at the time, I gotta go. Alright, peace out, bro. And he's gone. Well, then I guess we'll just have to ask this one. Eep. What do you know about the Valkanus? Valka who? I don't know nothing. Look, we're not interested in whatever you're doing. Huh? Especially since I'm sure it's some petty plot for minimal financial gain. You tell him, Coffee Knight. So then, will you talk to us? Like heck I will. Yo, get him, Sophie. Break his knees.
So the whole reason they're after Creus is because their Valkanus isn't working properly.
Well, we figured out the problem, but what can we do?
We gotta show this to the president.
This is a diagram of the Valkanus?
Yeah, so you take this over there and tell him your friend knows all about Valkanus, and then it'll be all woohoo!
Wait, are you saying...
Pascal, you know about the Valkanus Creus?
A little, yeah. I mean, I read about him in some old documents once.
You really do know everything, don't you, Pascal?
She doesn't know how to take a bath.
you know? The president might not care, but it can't hurt to show him anyway.
All right, Pascal. We'll give your idea a try. Thanks.
Whee! That's what I say when people are down for my ideas as well. Born Scribbler title. Hope the president is able to see things our way. Can't believe we're placing our fates in the hands of Pascal's artistic sensibilities. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Just show him the diagram. Worst he can do is kick us out of his big fancy house. Or, you know, like have us arrested.
You're a really good artist, Pascal.
You mean that Valkanus diagram? Ah, that's nothing.
There is no need for false humility. Asbel is an honest man and only saying what he believes to be true.
You know, Sharia used to be really good at drawing too.
Me? Oh, that's nonsense. I certainly wasn't anywhere near as good as Pascal.
Look, Asbel. I drew something too.
That's great, Sophie. What a tasty-looking banana.
It's a Valkanus.
We'll put it on the fridge, sweetie. Don't worry. What a tasty looking banana. Why did they send me all the way back to the inn? That was so much closer to the president's room. Before that cutscene threw me all the way over there.